Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be the second match of Hasuleague Group D from BSL 11. Shafir versus Style, the final match. Whoever wins this is going, well, whoever wins the series will advance. It's possible. Shafir took game one. He's the pink Protoss in the bottom left-hand corner, bottom right-hand corner. We have Style as the yellow Protoss. This is on Polypoid. Whoever wins this will advance. Whoever loses this is eliminated. As far as the match, Shafir is up one game. If you didn't catch it, these are all being uploaded to YouTube if you're seeing this on Twitch, and otherwise, standalone. I do this to a live Twitch audience. I'm not sure if I need to keep announcing that at this stage, although I feel like I should do it maybe every 5 games. You guys let me know. Anyway, I've been pondering a lot recently about why I love Brood War so much at large. And I think part of what it is I like hidden information. And I like having to interpret out of hidden information. But I realize that's kind of just a general proxy. It's just kind of a general layer on top of something, which is, at the end of the day, what I think Brood War gets at as a game, which is why people love it so much, is underneath all of the competition and underneath all of the everything else, you kind of get a glimpse at someone's personality, and you kind of get a glimpse at some sort of connection that happens in the field. And I think what's great about Brood War is it's just a game. And so you can really connect with someone through proxy. And it's interesting how lots of things work that way, right? Looks like we're seeing a counterclockwise scout from Shafir. We are seeing a clockwise scout from Style. So they are both going to come across each other last. And as a result, wow, double gate from Style. This is going to be a little bit risky from his double gate opposite side. So 2-gate versus 2-gate opener. Should be interesting. And I like these aspects where you can kind of get a little bit of, you don't get a full glimpse, but you get a little bit of glimpse based on the actions they put out there as to what they're about, what they're doing, and just how they approach life. Yeah. And it's kind of funny because I almost feel like, books and television and everything. That's basically kind of what it is. Interesting. Ooh, Shafir going for a sneaky 12 o'clock pylon. I don't know. So here you learn something about Shafir. He's a sneaky. Here's the thing. This could be for proxy tech. This could also be to throw Style off, to give him the impression, because he'll come into the space perhaps, or maybe not. No, it's looking more like proxy tech. Let's see if he gives up this. The indicator will be whether he gives up the front or not, whether he backs off here. He's popping down an assimilator as well. Probe is moving across. Now, does he? No. He's just going to hang out at the front door there. Not even going to go for it. So blockade both directions. 2 additional zealots have been produced. Assimilator right there. 2 zealots right there. So I think this is... I'm kind of curious about the purpose of this pylon now. Very curious about the purpose of it. It may be later we can see some sneaky tech. Style going to swing back around. He's going to get a look in the base. Now the question is, does Style notice that there's a pylon missing? And how does he react as a result? So there's the cybernetic score. 3 zealots moving the opposite direction. I'm not sure that he cares, to be honest. I think he's saying, you know what, I'm going to move my zealots forward. Shafir actually moving back out. So I think whatever the concept was behind that pylon at the 12 o'clock position, either it'll have to develop into the later in mid-game, or it might not matter, honestly, because of this opener. Zealot taking initial double hit right there. And sometimes the pylon out there is just a pylon. That's all it is. I like this standoff. It's the wall versus the wall, both looking stalwart and steady. 3 probes. This is going to be more beneficial for Style because these probes off the line to try to provide that initial bit of support. And that's going to cost a little bit. It's just going to be kind of a fragment. But the critical thing, I think, here is what decisions are made right now for both players. And honestly, I know this is a little bit... It's not very likely. But I'm almost wondering if at some point in the game this pylon's going to end up being a liability, because it is unprotected and just kind of out there. Kind of on the opposite side of the map. Ooh, Dragoon's out there. Is Style going to react in time? He's just doing an initial attack. He took a lot of free damage on that leftmost zealot. Now he's in retreat. That is 2 Dragoons. There are true Dragoons that might be able to re-engage, but with this half damage zealot and not equivalent damage on the other side, it is possible, depending on the engagement point, that Shafir might overextend. He might also get a zealot kill, which will just put him up 1 zealot. That's not enough to do a full base breach, but it is something. Things about dead even. Style has macroed a little bit better. He is up 2 probes at this stage. He's also done a very good job of keeping his scouting probe alive and just managed to get all sorts of information here into this mid-game. More pylons being plopped down. We do have range being upgraded for Shafir comparatively. Citadel of Adun down for Styles. So I think he's sneaking into DT tech. And Shafir might be in trouble here. Depending. Are we going to see a robo from him? He is staging out towards the front. This is going to be pretty fast, Dark Templar, too. And it looks like he's positioning to build a Nexus. Oh, goodness. Probe just out in the field. If he plops this Nexus down, oh. I like Styles' decision-making here. He's like, I forfeited the positioning, so let me go ahead and let him come into me. The one trick here is he needs to not engage with these Dragoons, because, okay. Now the question is does Shafir realize that there's no Dragoon range? And upon realizing there's a nice engagement, though, overall, able to peel out all of the Zealots as they were walking across. The Dragoons were trying to focus fire the back line, and as a result, they just get crushed. That was a beautiful engagement. He's throwing down his own Nexus. But this is the trick here. DT's on the way. Still, there's a robotics facility just halfway done. And I think that is going to mean the Dark Templar should be able to get into the base. I'm not sure on the polypoid walk times from base to base. But I'm not sure if Shafir realized that Dragoon range was not upgraded. Or not. I'm not sure. He does have that... I think not, because he has not yet started building a forge. There's that first Dark Templar making its way across. And OBS has not been built yet, period. And let's see if he plops it down with this probe here. It's motioning. There's the observatory, but is just now warping forward. Question 2, does he see this shimmer as it makes its way across this midfield? He does. Okay, he's trying to make his way back. He needs to blockade the ramp. He sees it coming, but he's still probably going to lose probes. Nice blockade with the Dragoons. So he might lose a Dragoon or two. He might have reduced mining time on the front door. But, oh no, the DT got in. And it's still good. Okay, Observer is just a 4th finish, but if that DT can get into the mineral line, yeah, this is going to disrupt a lot of mining time, plus the additional kills that the Dark Templar gets. And keep in mind, it's just one Dark Templar, not multiple, and able to halt gas. This is a big win for Styles in this early mid-game. Just going to hide the Dark Templar out to a corner as well. He's got his natural expansion up. He's starting to mine. He's up 31 probes and continuing to get hits. A little bit of miss micro there from Shafir, moving the probe line back with a Dark Templar on the ground. That is 8 kills for that Dark Templar. Invisible men, I tell you. 33 probes to 17. Second Dark Templar looks like it got... So I missed that. It got 5 kills. Sneaking in and doing some disruption at the natural. So now Styles taking a commanding lead. A commanding lead in the mid-game. Huge victory. Plus, he's got that Psystorm working his way. He's got weapons 1. He's plopping down 2. Honestly, he can just start building units and probably march forward in I don't know, 2-3 minutes once he feels like he has enough of a control group. He could wait for that weapons 1 to finish. But honestly, even with Psystorm, this is not a lot of units that are on the ground. This is a huge production advantage he has. He can just go get a kill here and get a win. I don't know what... I don't know. Maybe Shafir could build a forge and plop a bunch of stuff down and just try to macro like a maniac and hope for the best. I think that's all he can do. Or another option is to just try to sneak something. But the problem with trying to sneak something right now is he only has 3 Dragoons, which honestly against... Oh, managed to kill that probe there. Sneaky probe, trying to hide under the corner. Or was that an Observer? Might have been an Observer. Wasn't looking at the mini-map well enough. Dark Templar's still out in the field and can deny a lot of stuff, so trying to sneak an expansion is difficult. He's producing Zealots. He's in a lot of trouble, is I guess what I'm trying to get at. And I'm not sure what he can even do to get back in this match. I almost feel like this is Styles' match to lose, period. It's his match to lose. Killed the Observer as it moved to... Wow. And, yeah, you can just see that Shafir is just out of it, because that was the sound of an Observer dying on the front to these cannons. 6 gateways up versus just 3 gateways, plus basically twice the production of mining bases. Range now being upgraded. And, yeah, I think once the Observer is out in the field, we'll probably... In Citadel of Adun, you've got the Zealot leg speed also being built. Wow, he's not even going to... Wow, okay. So Style actually opting for a longer game. He's going to say, once you're ahead, go ahead and get more ahead, and we'll play for a long game victory. He's positioning to take a Nexus at that inside 3 o'clock position. This is, again, when, like, missing information field. Getting his own cannon down in his mineral line just in case. Keep in mind, he's in the dark now, too. We, the observers, can see absolutely everything. I think there's an observer right there that can highlight. It's hard to highlight. These Dragoons are kind of in an odd position, to be honest. I think they're hoping to do a sneak around when this exact motion was happening to maybe try to even things up in the natural. But again, there's already 3 cannons there, so that's not a lot is gonna get accomplished out of that. Now Style positioning up. I take it back on the 3. He's positioning for it, but he's holding back on it. He's going to wait and see what happens with this attack first. Big Psystorm on that army that was just sitting static. More beautiful Psystorms on that back pylon wall. 3rd Psystorm, and the Dragoons just melted. That's really about the perfect engagement. 3 Dragoons trying to sweep from behind, but honestly, too little too late. This is going to be GG. It would be an absolute insane maneuver if Shafir was somehow able to hold back this tide. Yeah, there's GG. Well played by Style top to bottom. Gotta say. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will move on really quick, though. On exit, I do want to highlight, speaking of Invisible Men, Invisible Men Studios has been producing memes for Atosis. He has a YouTube channel. Go ahead and check his stuff out. Also, I guess I'll talk about this at the beginning of next cast, actually. I'll save that for the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for listening.